And welcome everybody to another episode of CyberKnights. And some of you who tuned in early accidentally got a sneak peek behind the scenes because my microphone was on while we were in the chat discussing. So congratulations for that little treat. Y'all got to hear my sexy ass voice a little extra. But enough about me. Well, no, not enough about me. I still have to introduce myself. I am Dave, or DM Dave, as they say around these parts, and I am the host of CyberKnights, and this is Sputter Media's presentation. Let me introduce the rest of my fine fellows, the cast of the CyberKnights themselves, and I'm going to start off with Legion. And, of course, you were the one who just asked me if I had a question. Right, we were doing this question. Yep. Thanks to Emily, we're doing this new tradition of a question for each actor. And so my question is, what is the thing that you would miss most in the apocalypse?
Ooh.
And I want to say, I tell you what, the thing I will probably miss most is hot showers. I just got to say, like, if there were no like hot water, oh man, I miss or I do not miss the days when I had to take cold army showers, and going back to that little aspect of wasteland life. Not so hot. But let's hear from the rest of y'all. Eric, Legion, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and again, what would you miss most in the apocalypse?
Yep. Hey, everybody. I'm Eric, playing Legion, the neighborhood lawman. You can find me at Nagatsu_Seiken pretty much everywhere. Feel free to hit me up. Happy to answer any questions. And the thing that I would miss most, that's really tough, but I think I'm going to have to go with internet, for the simple reason that
porn. The internet is for porn. We know. You don't have to say anymore.
Oh, no. I've still got plenty of hard copies still. But no, like 3/4 of my friends are online. That's the only way I can meet up with them.
Right. The social interaction.
So it would have to be net.
Excellent. All right, let's go switch over to the newest member of the cast, Banshee. Jacob, go ahead, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and what would you miss most in the apocalypse?
Hey people, it's your local Banshee here. You can find me at my Twitter handle at TVJade, and well, quite a many things I would miss during the nuclear apocalypse, but the one above all else, getting my favorite sandwich shop wiped off the face of the earth, because nothing beats a good hot hoagie.
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry, did you already finish? I had to run and grab some batteries.
Yes, I did.
Okay, apologies for that little delay, but batteries are important. There we go. There's something I might miss in the apocalypse. Fucking batteries. Okay, let's move on to the lovely Lovelace. Emily, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and what would you miss most in the apocalypse?
Hello, everyone. I'm Emily, also known as Lovelace. You can find me on Instagram at Kittenman66 or on Sunday nights as Clover in the Dawn of Alderton stream. And I think what I miss the most would be going to restaurants.
Ooh, yeah. Just like sit down dinner where somebody's
like
just
have
like
all the courses and the drinks and the fancy cheese and fresh produce.
Man, if everything does go to shit and we get nuked, I am gonna just like hole up in a fucking Olive Garden for you. How's that sound? We'll just yeah, you know, and we'll have all the guns and we'll put barbed wire around there. And the people who are eating there with us, when they're there, they're family. But fuck everybody else. We're gonna shred them to shit, right? All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and hear from Butterfly. Sola, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and what would you miss most in the apocalypse?
Yes. Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm Sola, and I do play Butterfly. You can find me on Twitter as Devery. You can also find me on Instagram as Sola Green. And I honestly would probably miss the most just the general sense of peace that I have now, because that probably wouldn't exist in the apocalypse.
Just like your zen, man. The apocalypse is just fucking with your zen. Oh, I love it. I dig it. All right. Last but not least, let's get to Yam Spurts. Joe, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and what would you miss most in the apocalypse?
Hey, hi everybody, it's your boy Joe, aka Yam Spurs, aka favorite cast member, not just cast member, character, correction, there are some cooler characters than me within the cast. But you can find me at Snack King anywhere on the internet, Snack King, Snack King, any variation of that. Shout out to whoever said hot hoagies, because hoagies like an East Coast thing, and I grew up eating them. I actually had like 4 slices of a hoagie today. And unshout out to whoever said restaurants, because I work in restaurants and they suck. But the thing I would miss most is I don't know. That's the question.
Obviously not the restaurant that you're
like,
still standing in right now.
Pacing around, yes. What would I miss? What do I use? You know what? I'd probably realistically miss the ability to meet new people, because I thrive off of interactions. If I don't talk to somebody, I get real depressed. So like I have to talk to people. Like I go out of my way on my days off just to talk to like the cashier at any store I'm at. So the ability to just interact with people is probably the thing I'd miss the most.
Snack King Joe, the human puppy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent. All right. Well, before we move on, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our corporate overlords, the sponsor of the show, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy drink is a powdered energy drink. You mix it up like Kool-Aid. It doesn't give you the jitters because unlike regular energy drinks, they don't use caffeine from the coffee bean. No, they use coffee fruit extract. Lots of us on this show are big fans of this drink. Like, I just gotta say, you know, we plug it not because somebody's paying me to do it, but because we legitimately enjoy this beverage. It's fantastic. I am currently sipping on Dragonade, which is a dragon fruit strawberry pink lemonade blend, and it is definitely it is the number one of my top 3. I gave my top 3 last week, if you guys remember. Yeah, please check out Dubby Energy, and remember, if you go to our link, which I'm popping in the chat right now, and use the coupon code purple_NERPL, you get 10% off your order, and Sputter Media gets 10% of the commission. So you are actually helping support us by buying this drink, right? We're not just plugging this for the sake of it. Yeah, and I see a lot of people in the chat just, yeah, yay, Dubby, woo! Everybody loves the Dubby. It is a fantastic beverage. Watch me 60 years from now being the Marlboro man, just coughing and sputtering because of the cancer Dubby gave me, and I'm just like, I'm still drinking it, sons of bitches. No, it's that good. Like, seriously, if they told me it gave me cancer, I'd be like, well, there's worse ways to die. All right. Before we do get into our recap, I have one quick announcement before we get into it, and that is this coming Sunday, right before I'm sorry. Did I dip out for a second?
Yeah, you dipped out for a sec there.
Okay, well, my connection looks strong now. That was weird. Anyway, as I was saying before we continue on to the recap, I have a quick announcement, and that is about this special event coming this Sunday. And for those of you who don't know, August 20th, 2023 is the day Johnny Silverhand blew up Arasaka Tower for fans of the video game Cyberpunk 2077. This factors heavily into the storyline. Well, our Talsorian Games is doing a special event this Sunday. Actually, it's going the whole week starting on Sunday. There are commemorative games commemorating the death of Johnny Silverhand, and it's being coordinated through the Cyberpunk Red subreddit. So if you are interested in playing in one of these special event games, go to the Cyberpunk Red subreddit and look for the sign up link. I cannot just read out the sign up link to you guys, but go check out the subreddit. I am running one of the tables for the event, and we will be live streaming my table for the event on Sputter Media. And for fans of this show, it's going to be a real treat. I am going to be recreating the Battle of the Bands as a one-shot, and we're going to be streaming that for about 4 hours starting on noon Pacific time. Noon Pacific time, Sunday, August 20th, 2023 is going to be our broadcast of the Death of Johnny Silverhand event, sponsored by our Talsorian Games. And I haven't told too many people about this, even those who are playing in my game, but and I know there's a couple people here at the table who are playing. Mr. Nobody's going to be there. He's coming back for a special guest spot. And then Sola, you're playing in that game as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, and so you're bringing in a new character for us that week, and we're going to redo Battle of the Bands just like we did in Episode 4 of CyberKnights. Episode 4 and 5, if I'm not mistaken, because it was a two-parter.
Yeah.
Can I guest star as the sound effects for that game?
If you show up, oh shoot, yeah, Callie Chris, yeah, I didn't tell you that yet, huh? Yeah, because Callie Chris is also going to be playing in that game, and we are going to be streaming. Yes, that is the plan. Oh man, I'm sorry, sweetie. Didn't mean to make you get all jittery. Drink some Dubby. It's jitterless. All right, moving on. But yeah, tune in for that special event. It's going to be really cool, and it's obviously it's a historic day for Cyberpunk fans because this is the day in so it's the day in the alternate future, but it will be the alternate future celebrating the day that we are in on that day, but it's in the past.
All right, ladies and
but
gentlemen,
that's actually
we
next
are
week.
back.
So tune in the future for our.
For those of you who are catching back up, we have a little bit of a
I'm
glitch.
already
My
confusing
laptop,
myself
which
over the
controls
timeline
entire
of it
OBS stream, completely crashed and
No, but you're
reset
not the
itself,
only one.
and had to update Discord and all that jazz. So
We're talking about the future, but the event
We
happened
are
in the past, but
back
it
now,
hasn't
hopefully, I
happened
think.
yet because the future is still in 20 years.
You guys are okay. We're back up. Excellent.
But it's
Good
this
to
week.
know. And
Just
where
blowing
were
up
we?
heads right
yes,
now.
I was trying to get Banshee's process for
right.
being a
Anyway,
badass rocker boy
that
and
being
turning
said,
his
let us get
actual
into the recap. Who wants to do the recap for
into,
20 IP?
art.
20 IP
So
going to
we
the
are here in Banshee's
volunteer to tell us what
apartment,
happened
and
last
we were
week.
just,
And
seeing
I
your
want to say I was
bandmates who
talking with
basically had no idea
Chris
where,
offline the other day,
that there was
and
anything
she
wrong with
really
you,
wanted.
and
I almost blew it
So
on
what are you
Thursday because I
doing?
play with Sola and Yam on Thursday, and I almost blew it that day. But Chris said she wanted to hear Sola's reaction live to what happened last week because Sola wasn't here for it. Well, there are smokes around, and so.
What was your band member's names?
Yes, I am. I am
Jimmy?
looking
Well-
forward. Who wants to volunteer other than Sola because she's the
Mikey
one who
and
needs
Jimmy?
to get her mind blown apparently.
Mikey and Jimmy didn't kill all of the booze.
What?
Actually, if you allow, I will
Mikey
read
and
the notes
Nikki.
because I
Okay,
actually
Mikey and
watched
Nikki. Well, they
the
didn't kill
session.
all the booze.
Oh
There's
my
still a
gosh.
little
Okay,
bit
so
left for
you
but,
okay, so
like,
you're not being
somebody's
surprised.
gonna need to
You
go
did your
shopping
research.
soon, very
Good
quick.
stuff. Good. Yeah, you gave us a view also because I'm always going to love those metrics. So, excellent. Good job. All right, go for it. And I tell you what, since you weren't here and you watched it, I'm going to say 30 IP,
So
10 extra
after
IP
taking
for
a swig and
Sola
a smoke,
for doing it.
what are you
Not
doing?
for everybody, but for Sola.
This great.
Everybody gets
song
the 20,
that
but she
needs
gets
to be
10
written,
extra.
That needs to be getting out.
But
What are you telling
so
the
Limbo
people?
and Lovelace ran towards Yam, yelling for help. And I am
not hearing-
semi-cheating because I'm
oh.
using Lovelace's, Emily's beautiful notes. Thank you, always.
What, they're just hearing me and not, and
While
they're not hearing
Lovelace and I think it was
you? Okay,
Legion was with her.
let me see why that is.
Limbo. Lovelace and Limbo both barely
Oh,
catch a
yep.
bomb, collection of bombs
Output is
as they're
muted.
moving
It didn't
in.
go right back
But
to the
Lovelace
settings
is
I had
a
it. It
bad
went back
bee,
to
and she
different
disabled
settings.
all of them and collected 3
All
claymores.
right,
'cause
now
she's just
people
that
should
great.
be able to hear.
Legion paid some
Man.
respects to the
So today was
unfortunate
a
lawman
comedy
that
of
we
technical
lost.
errors, wasn't it? We were okay.
And had the other
now
cops
we
cuff
can
the
hear
remaining
Banshee
people
and not just
alive
me.
here.
What are
While
you telling
Limbo and
people through your
Lovelace
music?
tried
That's what
to
I want to know.
unpick Yam's handcuffs, which didn't
I'm
go
gonna tell
fantastically.
them a story.
But I
about a
love
man
that they
who
tried.
drugged
They
into
were
the
great
shadows
efforts.
and almost getting
Banshee searched for stuff. Ended up finding a whole bunch of other
Okay.
cool stuff before
Give me a charismatic
he did find his
impact
stuff, which was
check.
also a treat. Legion looted a crate.
killed.
Frizz was stabilized because the trauma team was brought on to take care of her arm, which fortunately she didn't have to get a mechanical replacement.
And what is your current role?
Because the
role
trauma
rank
team
for
is
Rocker
also
Boy?
just that great. Banshee found
4.
Yam stuff.
Okay.
Lovelace looted some tech tools and an audio recording.
Where exactly did I get
Banshee
this?
finally found
it'll
his
be under your
stuff,
roll
which I
abilities.
mentioned. The group had a little chat where Frizz, and then they get a message from Frizz informing everyone that apparently Yam hired the Bozos to kidnap him. Legion ends up sharing that with Yam, who just immediately
All
was
right, a
shooting down the
9.
conversation
That,
and was prepared to go to
beats
brawling
the DD to
if he pushed
convert
him on
one
the
new
matter.
fan. So,
And mentioned that they could talk about it at his lovely dinner that he's planning.
you haven't actually published
Yes.
anything yet. You're just
During all
writing.
this, Lovelace and Butterfly
And,
had already gone
as you're
home,
trying to,
which
like, sing to the beat that
Butterfly
Nikki is
was
putting
good because
down,
Butterfly was very
and,
upset. She didn't want to be there
just kinda,
anymore.
you know, acapella-ing
Banshee,
out
meanwhile,
the
caught himself
sound.
another
One of your
fan
neighbors
and got a
comes
guaranteed
by
seat
and
at his
just, like,
next
hears
gig
you
while he
practicing,
disappeared
and what's
mysteriously
the
into the
name of your
night, not
band?
wanting to be caught up in our
It came from the
XX
dark.
It came from the dark,
conspiracy
right?
plans
Okay.
here.
And so this
While
this neighbor,
which
like,
Legion and Yam
had
put a
no
story
idea who you
together
were
for the
and just
chief,
hears
so
your
that way Legion
voice and
can
is
get
like,
his
"Holy
nice
shit,
promotion
man, are you
for
a
finding all
pro?"
this out.
Not yet.
And you guys are all
well, when
amazing,
you
and
put
I
your
cannot
first
believe
album out, totally let me
that
know. I'm definitely gonna
Yam's
get a copy.
actually
You know what?
that he
Dude,
actually
like,
hired the
seriously?
Bozos, and I'm so glad that Butterfly
Low-key,
immediately
let me
deletes
be
messages
your,
because if she knew that,
fan
she would
club,
be so livid.
president. I
Alrighty
think
then.
that, I
So
can
let's
help
go
you
ahead
get a lot
and take a look
of
at
people interested in
where
this.
you
I know
guys
some-
all
I
are
know some
right now.
guys who
And
would really dig this sound.
you guys are right here in the middle of the Haywood Industrial Zone at that
He's on the younger side,
at
but
the
definitely an adult,
Dark
probably
Carnival
like
where you
17,
guys
18
encountered
maybe.
all of this.
You're not
And
sure if he's, like,
what are you
actually a
doing
grown
from here?
kid, or if he's just like a really young-looking adult, or maybe an older
Banshee,
looking
I
teenager.
do remember. I
He's,
thought you
like,
said
riding
something
the
about
wheelchair.
going home and writing
Give me
some
a human,
songs. Let's start there.
Human perception check.
Alrighty then. Don't know what's
So-
going on. My version of the map is completely blacked out.
Oh, right, because I have
Yeah,
not
yeah.
added
You're
you
like-
to
Is he over 18?
excuse me.
I don't know.
Pardon me.
Maybe.
Oh, I have Limbo there, but I don't have Banshee. My bad. Let me swap you out for him.
Me and the boys are putting together something special. You can put me in some.
There you
trucks
go.
with some
You should be able to see now.
Extra amplifiers in a van. Yep.
Excellent. Sorry about that. All right, Banshee. So where does Banshee live? We haven't really established that yet since you were caught in a cage in Haywood, but that may not be where you're from. So where in Night City does Banshee hail from? Where does he call home?
Well, originally, I'm from up in Westbrook. But lately, I've been living out in the Glen.
In the Glen. Okay. That's not a bad place. In fact, the Glen is where the Battle of the Bands was held. In fact, it was over here in Lake Park, just north of the Glen. And so where in the Glen would you probably be? Like closer to Lake Park, closer to the combat zone? I'm going to drop you right in the middle right here. But I don't know, would you be close to the police department, or, you know, what's yeah.
Is just everything in green, the quote unquote the Glen?
Yeah, and then you can see the district markers with where the big freaking roads are. So like the University District is over here, and then Lake Park is up here. So yeah, this whole area is the Glen. All of that.
I'm right about here. I'm just on the border to one of the combat zones.
And really, really close to radiation. Just throwing that out there. Remember, the black area is still a hazmat zone.
You cut out.
I said, just reminder to everybody, the black area is a hazmat zone.
Probably researching some sort of catering service or something like that. And definitely sending some sort of
Did I cut out again?
care package to Chris.
No,
No, I
you're
heard
good.
you.
Oh, okay. So we've got.
I'm not seeing a black zone. I see white in the middle.
Okay, well, yeah, my map is a little bit different, but yeah, this whole area, it's all hot zone. This is where the bomb dropped. This is where Arasaka Tower was nuked 20 years ago.
I don't even know what eddies I have right now.
I can peek for you. So yeah, I'm just saying you live right next to, but still out of the radiated area. About Banshee's songwriting process. So you're going home.
The stream's not back yet.
Yeah, I know.
Stream's not back up.
I'm getting that up right now.
Okay.
200 for each. Okay. So that's going to drop it down to 180. Yep, everything is refreshing for me. I had a complete and total dip in connectivity. But still, listening to Banshee, yes. Tell us about your process. Oh, wait. Oh, is the stream? Wait. Hold on. Is the stream not up at all? Like, are we not streaming at all?
Oh, it wasn't. It's back now.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
All right. We're back now. We're back now. I know we're still waiting for the table to pop. Oh, there's the table. The table's popping up for me now. Okay. All right. Sorry for that little hiccup, folks. We're back, and I wanted to ask Banshee about his screenwriting process, his songwriting process. So you went home, Banshee, and you had a crazy series of events that happened to you, and you're going to translate it through your art. So let's find out how that goes down.
First things first, I got to check in to see if Nikki and Michaels are still hanging out at the band apartment.
Yeah, your boys are there, and they just thought you were off, like maybe making out with some groupie and disappeared for a couple of days. It's happened before, so they weren't sure where you went, but they weren't too worried looking for you because the band life is the band life, and they've got their own like groupies that they're having a little bit of fun with, doing a little blow with, and getting a little fucked up with right there in the apartment.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Go for it.
But I'm not seeing the table back on my end on the Twitch stream, and
Oh no, yeah, no, it's
not
it's not connected to the stream yet. Still working on that bit.
okay. Got you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And apologies for those of you who are catching back up. We had a little bit of a glitch. My laptop, which controls the entire OBS stream, completely crashed and reset itself and had to update Discord and all that jazz. So fun. But we are back now, hopefully, I think. You guys are okay, we're back up. Excellent. Good to know. And just where were we? Yes, I was trying to get Banshee's process for being a badass rocker boy and turning his actual experiences into art. So we are here in Banshee's apartment, and you were just seeing your bandmates who basically had no idea where you like that there was anything wrong with you, and whatnot. So what are you doing? Well, there are smokes around, and what was your band members' names? I forgot. Jimmy and what? Mikey and Jimmy. Mikey and Jimmy didn't kill all of the booze. What? Mikey and Nikki. Okay, Mikey and Nikki. Well, they didn't kill all the booze. There's still a little bit left for you, but like somebody's gonna need to go shopping soon. It's very clear. All right. So after taking a swig and a smoke, what are you doing? This great song that needs to be written, that needs to be getting out. What are you telling the people? They're not hearing. Oh. What? They're just hearing me, and they're not hearing you. Okay. Let me see why that is. Oh, yep. Output is muted. It didn't go right back to the settings I had it. It went back to different settings. All right, now people should be able to hear. Man. So today was a comedy of technical errors, wasn't it? Okay, now we can hear Banshee and not just me. What are you telling people through your music? That's what I want to know.
I am going to tell them a story about a man being dragged into the shadows and almost getting killed.
Okay. Give me a charismatic impact check.
Ready then. Where are you?
And what is your current role rank for Rocker Boy?
4.
Okay.
Where exactly did I hit this?
It'll be under your role abilities.
Ah, there we are.
All right, a 9. That beats the DV to convert 1 new fan. So, you haven't actually published anything yet. You're just writing, and as you're trying to like sing to the beat that Nikki is putting down, and just kind of acapella-ing out the sound, one of your neighbors comes by and just like hears you practicing. And what's the name of your band?
It came from the dark.
It came from the dark, right? Okay. And so this neighbor like had no idea who you were and just hears your voice and is like, "Holy shit, man, are you a pro?"
Not yet.
Oh, well, when you put your first album out, totally let me know. I'm definitely going to get a copy. You know what? I mean, like, seriously?
low key, let me be your fan club president, man. Like, I think that I can help you get a lot of people interested in this. I know some guys who would really dig this sound.
About how old is this neighbor I'm talking to?
He's on the younger side, but definitely an adult, probably like 17, 18 maybe. You're not sure if he's like actually a grown kid or if he's just like a really young looking adult or maybe an older looking teenager. He's like right in the middle there. You're not sure. Give me a human perception check. Yeah, yeah. You're like you're is he over 18? I don't know. Maybe
Tell you what, kid. Me and the boys are putting together something special. You can put me in some touch with some people with some extra amplifiers in a van. You got yourself a deal.
Oh, okay. So like you need do you need like a crew or something? That's like you need some roadies?
We I look around the room, covered in trash and empty pizza boxes. Yeah, I think we could use a few roadies.
Give me a new charismatic impact check.
All right.
First one was to see if you converted any fans. This is to see if you can make him do anything you want. Oh, okay. So he is going to try and find some people, and if you would have rolled a 9 or higher, he would have started cleaning your apartment. But he will try and see if he knows anybody with like some extra equipment or who could use some extra scratch for a gig as roadies.
Right on.
All right. Let's go ahead and move over to Yam Spurts, because Yam, you are in the middle of, I guess, throwing together some kind of dinner for people. So let's go ahead and take a look at you. We are over here in Night City in Yam Spurts' apartment. And I'm gonna save the actually going inside the apartment for the dinner. We're just kind of working on the map right now, but I assume you were actually planning on hosting said dinner party.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I just hit something. I'm going to be hosting at my apartment. I'm probably researching some sort of catering service or something like that. And definitely sending some sort of care package to Priz first and foremost.
Okay.
And probably a good job package to Limbo, since he apparently did a good job.
All right. How much are you spending on these care packages and good job packages for your employees?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. I don't even know how much eddies I have right now.
That is, I can peek for you if you can't look at your sheet.
No, I'm still at the restaurant.
All right. I see 587 eddies in your inventory currently.
Yeah, that makes sense. 200 for each.
200 for each. Okay. So that's gonna drop you down to 187 eddies.
Yeah, I take care of my people, especially after I get them massacred.
You do. I respect you for it. Reason. Fucked up and pissed off team. All right. Oh, wait, that was a plus. My bad.
Thank you, GM. You're so wonderful and kind.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
Equals to get a move.
Yeah, I accidentally added 400 eddies.
And oh wait, the following was yeah. Oh, I can switch it to just be subtract instead of add. Sweet. I don't even have to. Oh, then I do have to do it again. Never mind. I still want to say fucked up and pissed off employees. I want that to be in your ledger. All right, now it is negative, and you have 187 eddies in your account left, and that brings us to another question. How are you prepping for this this event that you are inviting people over to? What's going on? You have 187 eddies to plan this dinner party. Let's see what the legendary Yam Spurts can do with 187 eddies.
I'm gonna spend all 187 eddies on a fully catered meal with liquor and no entertainment, but just maximum quality food. The top of one I can afford for the team plus my two employees.
Okay, let's find out exactly how much that is. How much can you afford? Do, 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 do. That's not what I'm looking for, damn it. I want... Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say for the without looking it straight up, for if you're spending all of your remaining dough on it is going to be basically like Ritz crackers and Cheese Whiz as your hors d'oeuvres kind of budget here. I just want to be very clear about that.
That's fine. I thought I had more eddies, but I don't. Well, hold on. Will we have any potential downtime between now and the dinner?
There will be a little. Yes, we are going to dinner then downtime was my plan. Correct.
Oh, because I really said next week for the dinner to make sure I had time to get more funds to make the dinner better. In that case, I guess we will just skip to downtime. Okay. So, that being said, we're going to go around and... Yeah, go. Sorry, go ahead. Is there anything else that the other characters wanted to do? Well, I was going to say, is there anything else that the other characters want to do before we skip the downtime?
Yeah, well, that let me get to that then. Yeah, is there anything that anybody else would like to do before we get to the downtime that would involve whether or not you guys want to do any healing, buying any shit, selling any shit, and then doing odd jobs to earn rent money and whatnot? We'll do all of that in just a second. Is there anything that anybody wants to do before we hit that stuff?
Not me.
Once Lovelace and Butterfly get back to the apartment, Lovelace makes Butterfly some tea and brings her ice cream.
Oh.
Just puts on like some sappy movies.
All right, so let's put Butterfly and Lovelace in their apartment over here.
Butterfly pretends that she's not upset about anything, but she does just silently take the comfort food in the movies.
All right, so y'all are just having some comfort food and movies, so that's all you really wanted to do before. And then Legion, you said you're good?
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and circle back to Legion. Now, I want to find out, before we get into downtime also, what did you do? Let's you have a report to throw together. What all went down, and you kind of also had a story for your chief and whatnot. Not exactly the entire truth. So
Yep.
I need you to, first of all, tell me what's going in your report, and then secondly, make a composition check.
All right. As far as what goes into the report, I'm going to basically just lay out everything that happened, being completely honest. The only detail that I'm going to omit is the fact that I got that text from Frizz, and substitute in that, for the moment at least, the kidnapping appears random.
Okay. Give me your composition check, sir.
All right. Let's see. Composition. Here we go. And you know what? Fuck it. After the last time, I'm putting all 6 luck into this.
All 6 luck into this. Okay. I love it. I love it. Go big or go home, I guess.
Yeah. It's a good thing I did.
I know. Wow. It is a good thing you did, because that luck definitely saved your ass. Otherwise, this was going to be garbage. The 14 is good enough to not raise any suspicions on your report from your chief. And the captain also is impressed. Hey, Legion, finally not fucking it up. And you are being promoted to sergeant.
Nice.
This is going to be an extra 300 eddies on your salary every month. Remember, keeping track. You're keeping track of how much your salary is, right? I asked you to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Add 300 eddies a month to that.
Fantastic.
Also, it's payday. So whatever your total for your salary is, go ahead and add that in to your current
Nice.
Eddie stash. Your new salary as a sergeant.
Yep.
All right.
Fantastic.
So let's go ahead and move over to Lovelace and Butterfly. Lovelace and Butterfly, you each have to probably make some eddies before rent is due. It's gonna be due this episode. So what are you guys doing to make sure that you can cover your con-apt and your food for the month?
Actually, before we get paid, Butterfly has it.
Has what?
The pay. The
Oh,
rent and the food
no. Okay. So, would you like to focus this week on healing then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying that we don't have to put our funds from work towards paying our rent and kibble. The money that we earn right now, we don't have to put towards it because Butterfly has the money for it right now.
Okay, right.
That's all I'm saying.
I think we're both on the same page.
Yeah.
But I do need to find out what you are doing health-wise. Now, as a med tech, you have the benefit of being able to make yourself some speed heals and get healed up a little bit faster. Is that what your plan is to do? You can still only accept 1 speed heal per day.
Yeah. Especially because she doesn't want to slow down at work. So I think she would just take a speed heal before work each day.
All right. So do you have any on hand, or do you need to make some?
That is a good question, sir. I have some, actually. I have 4.
You have 4. Okay. So are you going to let's see, what is your
Your body is 5 and your will is 5. So you can heal 10 hit points per day with speed heals. So 1 day is 23. 2 days will put you at 33, and then if you do nothing on day 3, then you would heal the last of it without a speed heal. So if you do nothing for 1 day and then 2 speed heals in 2 days, you can heal up in 3 days.
Would she be able to take that 1 day and still work enough to get paid
Oh,
this week?
oh yeah, no. You can absolutely. You could take one and
Yeah.
then yeah. I just want to know how much
Alright.
how much time do you want to take?
So she will definitely use those 2 speed heals then, and then she'll take that 1 day. Where
So
she
you're
will
just gonna
doubly
take
and
3
triple
days, 3 days of
basically.
healing. You're just gonna do 3 days of healing.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and remove 2 of those speed heals from your inventory, and you are healed. And then I want to find out from Emily as well. You did take a little bit of a hit. You have a body of 5, so resting 1 day would put you at just missing 1 hit point. If you took a speed
That
heal,
was
you could heal fully in a day.
okay. How many days do I have?
Well, right now it's really up to you. How many days are you taking?
I meant days in total because I have other things I want to do.
So you are at 29 of 35. If you rest a day and do nothing for 1 day, you will be at 34 of 35. 1
I
day
understand.
means you'll
Okay.
just be missing 1 hit point, and you can do whatever you can do. You could go the entire rest of the game on 1 hit point for damn sure, and never take a rest, so to speak. You still need to sleep and whatnot, but
Yes, so I'll take 1 day to rest, and then do I still have time to do other downtime things?
yeah, that exactly. That we are 100% getting into that. I just wanted to know about how much break you were taking first.
Yep, just 1 day, and
All
then
right.
I want to fabricate some of those air fresheners I made. I'm going to try to sell them.
Excellent. We will come back to that. Actually, no. We will start with that because I've essentially circled around to everybody, except Legion. I do want to ask: Are you did get you did your thing, you did your report, you got your promotion, you got some more money. You are fucking hurt. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
You would need, with your body and will, you would need 2 speed heals to fully recover, or
Yeah.
4 days of rest
Yeah. I
without
know.
speed healing.
I am I am going to pop one of my speed heals.
Well, you do need a medic, or sorry, a med tech to administer. You cannot administer
I
speed
am
heal
med
to
tech.
yourself. Oh, you are med tech.
Oh, you
That's
can't-
right. You multi-classed. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So yeah, pop a speed heal. You would heal your body plus will, so that's 13.
Yep.
No, 12.
Well,
I can math.
Yeah. And I am going to. Well, one question: with the modular finger cyber hand, would it still
Mhm.
be possible to get the grapple?
Depends on how many upgrade slots your cyber hand has.
Let's see. It does not show as having any.
Do you have a
Upgrade
cyber hand
slots?
right now?
No.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you've got a standard hand, meat arm. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've currently got Wolvers in a meat arm, but a meat arm still has 2 additional slots. So, how many slots does the grapple take?
Let's see. Oh, son of a bitch. Of course I would close it. Let's see. Cyberware. Grapple. There we are. Grapple hand. Let's see. Actually,
I
it
think
doesn't look like
what?
I'm not seeing any upgrade slot requirements. It actually looks like it has upgrade slots.
Yes, it does. But that's just because of how Foundry makes items.
Gotcha.
But I did just add a grapple hand, and you should be able to install it. It costs 100 eddies, so make sure you deduct
Yeah.
that. And then it is
Yeah.
mall level install, so you can just go in and out. You don't have to have any major surgery. It's mall level install.
Yeah.
So go ahead and
well,
install it.
Just a sec, because there
Okay.
are other
Okay.
things I don't want to get.
Sure. What are those?
I want to replace the medical grade cyber hand with the modular finger one, and get a shit. Where are my notes? Get an air hypo finger and therapy for the month,
Got
because
it.
my my humanity is getting low.
All right, modular finger cyber hand also costs 100 eddies,
100.
and it is hospital level. So this would put you out for the day getting both of these installed.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, well, you now have a modular finger cyber hand, and you wanted an air hypo finger.
Uh-huh.
If that one is also a hospital level or mall level, then you can get it all at once. If it's
Let's see. Air hypo mall.
yes, okay. So adding that also, and you should be able to install all that cyberware. And then therapy for the 46 humanity regain is 1,000 eddies.
Yep.
And that is a
I will be
full
doing that.
week process.
Yep.
So
I will
basically,
be doing
you
that.
are going to wake up from all of this the day of Yam's dinner party.
Yep. That's
So-
perfectly fine.
And that's basically all you're doing until the dinner party.
Yep.
All right, cool. So Legion is taken care of. And then let us get back to Lovelace. Lovelace, you wanted to do some maker, and so go ahead and give me your maker roll for fabricating those. Thank you.
Which skill?
It's going to be basic tech. Excellent, excellent. So you are able to make 500 eddies worth, but you do need to find a fixer to distribute them. Mr. Nobody has gone on sabbatical and can no longer be your distributor.
Was he able to give me the contact of any other fixers? I've heard
You
there's
do
one
know
in
Ori.
the university district.
You do know
yeah?
Ori. That's the only fixer that you have met so far. Ori.
All right. I will call Ori
All
on
right.
video chat.
All right. There we go.
All right. Wow. So Ori is haggling with you. You made 500 eddies worth, but he's taking 20% to move them for you.
Okay. Can I haggle back with the fact that Mr.
You
Nobody
can't haggle.
made me an
You can't haggle. This is a fixer ability.
There you go.
Mr. Nobody made me an ad. I'm wondering if that would give me some kind of
Not on this.
advantage.
I
Okay.
I rolled really high on Ori's haggle, and
Okay.
yeah, so 20% is locked. That's his.
I'll get
that's his cut.
400 for it.
You will get 400 eddies for what you made. Yes.
Okay. That's
All
worth
right.
it for now. Someday I'll be selling it on my own.
Well, you could always take ranks in fixer.
Oh god, yeah, I need another class.
All right.
Jack of all trades.
Excellent. So, Butterfly, is there anything that you are doing this week other than what you've already stated?
Yes, she is going to work with the trauma team.
Yeah.
All right.
Eddie's.
Cool. Okay, let's do a gig roll. Shall we?
That would be surgery or
No. Hold on.
okay.
What the hell happened to my... There it is. Okay. Whoops.
Also, Heather says that your and Legion's portraits are staying lit and no one else's are lighting up. They've been having
I
the
don't
chat's
see
been
that.
having-
I've got the stream up and I'm seeing it come through just fine. I see our you just lit up just perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought I would bring it to your attention. Heather's been mentioning that there were glitches for them, so I don't know where it might be coming from, but I just thought you should be aware.
Appreciate. And I need to memorize where everything is in this book. It's so not intuitive sometimes. All right, we are going to do a medtech hustle, so I need you to give me a D6 roll, please.
Oh, okay.
All right, what is your current role ability as a medtech?
My current role ability is
Yeah, your rank.
either...
Your
Oh,
rank.
I'm rank 7.
Rank 7. Okay. Okay. You patched someone up after a firefight, and they paid you 200 eddies.
Bet.
All right, and then let's get around. Legion can't hustle this week, but Yam, you are itching to hustle, I know. So give me a D6 roll. Yam, are you back with us?
I am in the Spursmobile. I won't make it home until the end of the session. You can roll for me.
I can roll it for you, yes. Leaving your
sorry.
fate in my hands. Ha 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 ha.
Was
Okay.
Butterfly gonna be able to make some speed hills?
Yeah, you will. That was just day 1.
Oh, okay.
I got a 2. Well, I was clicked on Legion apparently, but I still got a 2, rolling for Yam Spurts. And so your hustle, Mr. Spurts, is nothing much happened, and your corporate daddy was unimpressed. You lost a bonus. What is your current roll rank?
7.
Okay, you lost a bonus worth 100 eddies.
Is that different than my salary I make weekly? Or that come out
Basically,
of my
it's coming off of your salary.
Okay, cool.
But you are making your salary. So what is your current salary level?
That's a great question. I want to say it's 700 something. I don't exactly. It's 7 something 5. I remember that much.
I'm gonna say I'll be nice and just say 755, just because it's a
I have it
nice.
written in my notes. I just don't have access to it. That's
I understand. I understand. And if I'm a little off, we will fix it later, or we won't. I don't really care. So oops, I forgot to take the 100 eddies off. Oh well. I'll remember that at some point, that you're missing 100 eddies, or I won't. Either way. So is there anything else that you are trying to do other than just trying to do a side hustle and your normal salary?
No, I sent the care packages to my team. I'm gonna use most of that money for dinner. I need like healing and therapy, but like Yam's kind of a sociopath as it is without like the downgrade to his stats. So I'm just gonna rock with it. You know, when you guys see him, he's still gonna be all like bloody. He's not spending any time healing, that's for sure. He's working straight through like he normally does.
Draken. All right, and then before we go to break, let's come back around to Banshee and give you a chance to do a little hustle. So go ahead, Banshee, and give me a D6 roll, please.
Alrighty then.
A 6. All right. And your current rocker boy is you got a personal appearance that netted you a large fee, 600 eddies.
Right on.
For some personal appearance. And that, we're gonna say, is the personal appearance of you dropping it's your single launch, right? So
yeah, dropping
the new single, yeah. And so I also want to give you a get a charismatic impact check from you, please. You do not gain any new fans. It's just the fans you already had showing up. You still made money,
right.
and you know, you still have people showing up, but no, like, you don't have any like large crowds coming out in droves for this new single just yet. Might have to work on promoting it in other ways.
Yeah.
But 600 eddies for the personal appearance ain't too bad. All right, and then let's give our I almost forgot, our tech needs an opportunity to do a side hustle. She tried to make some money on her maker ability, but let's go ahead and give me a D6 roll, Lovelace. All right, you got a 3. You helped a client break into some place or installed security systems for a client. And before I tell you how much you made, A, what's your roll ability rank for tech? And then B, I want to know, were you breaking in or installing security? Which way does Lovelace swing? What would be the job that appealed to her more?
But,
yes, there you go.
He is rank 4 and would be breaking in somewhere. She's been getting into the Rough Rider lifestyle with her team, and she's enjoying it. It's an adrenaline rush.
All right, you get 300 eddies for that job.
Very cool.
All right, and this brings us to, I pushed it back a little bit because of the tech issues later, but this brings us to our 10-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. So, we will be back. It is 8:15 by my watch. We will be back at 8:25, and we'll see you guys then.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome, welcome. Here we are in beautiful Night City, and Mochi wants to sing for us tonight, apparently. Hi, Mochi. My cat in the background, giving you guys a little caterwauling of his own. He might give Banshee a run for his money in his ability to scream relentlessly. And I'm not talking about Jacob. I mean like an actual fucking Banshee. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and you just saw our lovely CyberKnights doing a little bit of hustling and trying to make them eddies because guess what? Rent is due. And I'm going to go right through Yam Spurts because being an exec, his housing is covered by the corporation. He doesn't pay rent or food for himself. But let's see what everybody else is doing. And I know because roommates exist in this world, we have a couple of roommates, particularly Legion. You are roommates with another player on the Wednesday night game because you play in that game as Legion also. So your rent is half, but you still have to pay half in both games because we're tracking the economy separately. Correct. So you guys are in a con-apt, so half your rent, right? What's that, 500 eddies?
I think it was like 1,000.
Well, double check, please, because and just remember, I put the rent chart in the interface in the CyberKnights Discord. Yes. So make sure everybody go ahead and take a look at that now, so you know what you're spending and for both rent and food as we go through this for the month.
Don't worry, Emily. I already handled it.
Oh, you're okay. So, well, we still need to have the numbers deducted, is what I'm getting at. We will come around to you in just a second.
But
yes. Let me finish Legion though. So how much do you owe, Legion?
Let's see. Con-apt.
Container apartment, yes.
Yeah. I found the thing, but it's too small for me to read.
1,000 a month.
Yeah, it's 1,000 a month, but you owe half of that because you're rooming with Wayne.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be 500, and for food, let's see. The good pre-pack looks like 600.
Yes, it is, and that is all you. That is not. You can't. You still have to do your own food. You can't split that with Wayne.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Half of the con-apt and good pre-pack.
All right. Make sure that you deduct all of that.
Yep.
And then getting back to Butterfly and Lovelace, what are you guys up to? You guys got your rent covered. Butterfly, you were saying you were just covering it, right? Is that what I was understanding?
No, Emily had already given me her 500 part of the rent.
Oh, okay.
So Butterfly put in her 500 to pay off their rent. And then I haven't deducted it yet because I don't know if Lovelace would be agreeable, but Butterfly would offer to pay for her food in thanks for her always looking out for her for this month, or this time around for food.
Lovelace finds that really sweet, but will not accept.
Okay.
Okay, well, in that case, whatever you guys are doing for money, go ahead and get all pre-packed, spend your eddies, and deduct that from your ledgers. And then we come around to Banshee. Banshee, how are you handling rent and food situation?
Well, assuming three of us pool our resources together, we can run down the street to the local bodega to get groceries and whatnot. Not exactly sure how much the apartment takes away from
The cube, if you live in a cube hotel, which is the very, very base non-homeless to be, then it is, what is it, 500 eddies a month? But
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
you cannot have more than one person sleeping there and without getting exhausted. So if in a cube hotel, you cannot split a cube hotel because you cannot sleep comfortably. It's basically you have to make the same endurance check as though you were homeless if you have roommates in a cube hotel.
Okay.
So if you just want to do if you were to do a Con-Apt container apartment with them, then you could split that rent 3 ways. You would still be responsible for your own food.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So container apartment is 1,000 eddies 3 ways. Let's call it 350 just to round up because landlords are assholes. And so 350 is your rent, and then what are you doing for food?
I'll swing by the local bodega. Get some
There's
grub for the week.
well, you get your grub for the month, and that's the pre-pack options.
Okay.
So and those are in, like I said, they're in interface. The very basic is kibble, which is like what 50 eddies a month or some shit. It's like really cheap.
Kibble is 100.
100 eddies. Okay, yeah. So 100 eddies a month to eat dog food.
The generic pre-pack is 300. The good pre-pack is 600, and the fresh food is 1,500. 1,500.
Pre-pack it is.
Which one?
Just
Generic
a regular,
or premium?
generic.
Okay, so that's 300 eddies that you got to spend for food this month.
So 650 eddies gone like that.
Yep. That's the economy of the game. It's rough. Unless, of course.
We gotta play.
Oh, go ahead.
We gotta play at the Atlantis.
Yeah, you gotta rack up them gigs, whether they be edge running gigs or performance gigs. You gotta make them eddies, right? And that's why we're here. Speaking of the man of the hour who gets to save his money on rent and spend it on a fucking party. So let's go ahead and meet Yamspurts in his apartment.
Am I there yet?
Are you where yet?
My apartment.
Yeah, you're in it now. Although the stream view is not catching. Oh, there it is. Now it's catching up.
Okay, cool. So I know how much like food for like a month is. Like, is there party planning services that I can use?
I would say that for the group that you're trying to provide for, I would say that you are spending at least a month's worth of generic pre-pack on food for this party. If you're trying to make it actually be a good meal.
How much is the generic?
300 eddies.
And what's the premium? The 600?
Yes.
Then I'm going premium, and that should leave me with 100 something eddies.
Yeah, that's just food though.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just a business meeting.
Okay. All right, and you've got Frizz and Limbo in your apartment with you. Limbo's just kind of on the couch. For some reason, the portrait of Weasel is still up from your last presentation.
I'm I assume Limbo's putting it up because he thinks it's funny looking.
Yeah, but he sees you preparing, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, boss? You need me to do anything?"
I don't know, man. Can you use your recent exploits to make us some more money off the Nurple?
He can. He is a media, so he can try and throw an ad together. Let me go ahead and do a. It's basically going to take him out of the party, effectively, to be working on this. Like, if he's doing this, he can't also be doing shit in the party.
That's totally acceptable.
Okay. So he's gonna go, like, kick back in your bedroom, specifically. And then I'm going to do his credibility roll. Whoops, no, that's crit injuries. My bad. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. So, Limbo just crit failed on this crap story that he's writing during your party.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
And then Frizz. Is Frizz expected to, let's make her not unconscious anymore. I'll fix that.
Frizz doesn't have to do anything. She was just invited to enjoy quality food.
Excellent. She
And
would
I probably
have healed, it's been a whole week. Yeah, she's healed up.
All right, cool. And then I probably have like a handwritten apology letter that I would give Frizz.
Oh, is there any money attached to it?
The fanciest bottle that comes with the food is attached to it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Give me a teamwork check.
Cool. I can't do that right now.
Oh, yeah, damn it. Why am I... I know,
5
sorry.
minutes out from the house.
Of course you are.
Well, you missed it. I told everyone once I hit the my state, I was going to book it, and I made up some time.
That's true.
Oh, sorry, no, it's not a teamwork check. I need to do her loyalty check. That's what it is.
You're so confident.
Okay. What is her current loyalty? She did not roll under her she did not roll under her loyalty, so she is still like really pissed at you, and it's give me a human perception check. I will give you a human perception check.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is all over her face that she is not happy. She looks down at her arm, which is still healing from being sewn back on by Trauma Team. And she just has like a scowl. Like a really bad scowl.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And then actually, I need to do Limbo did roll under his loyalty, so he is actually doing his absolute best job that he possibly can on this task that you assigned him. He just rolled really bad at it.
Yeah, that tracks. Story of my life, man.
Okay, so that being said, we're going to come down to the lobby, where the rest of the party is arriving. And let me just, like, get you right out of the middle of the street, because I just saw a car run over here. Icons! Oh, gotta love this map, right? Once again, I must tell you that this map comes from CyberMaps. If you go to CyberMaps Patreon, you can get these really awesome animated maps for your own games. So, here we are outside Yamspurt's apartment. And Banshee, Lovelace, you guys can actually move
Lovelace,
on the map
go.
now.
I can't see anything.
Really? That's you might just be taking a little time to load.
I have old permissions for Frizz, so I'm up on the
Oh,
apartment with Yam.
yeah, yeah. Let me fix that. Thank you for letting me know that that was happening.
Lovely skill. Sorry, Butterfly, I'm just tying my shoe.
Butterfly raises an eyebrow, but she says nothing. She waits for her.
She,
Her good friend.
Lovelace is actually just wearing pumps, and she's just doing something on her agent.
Oh, there you are. I had trouble finding you for a second. And then I can also try and pull you to the scene. And it looks like Banshee's got control again, too.
Yeah, it's loaded now. I can see
Awesome.
what I'm doing.
Excellent. Excellent. Good to hear. All right, Legion, you come in and you see Meryl. And you remember Meryl. This girl is like at the front desk of everything. She's got like 1,000 jobs. This is just like and legit, she is just my default front desk girl for every map that I've made in this game. She's my front map girl, or my front desk girl. She's the do-it-all for your dolly. She's the receptionist. She's the shopkeeper. She's the person at the Cube Hotel. And yes, even works at Yamspurt's apartment. What job doesn't this girl sit at the front desk of? I tell you, none. She's the hardest working person in all of Night City.
That's not quite true. There's one front desk she's not in.
Oh yes, that's right. There is one front desk that Legion knows for a fact somebody else is sitting behind. All right. So are you guys taking the stairs or the elevator?
The elevator.
Definitely the elevator.
Elevator's right here.
I ain't gonna walk this. Yeah, I'll head up the elevator.
And then if you actually click on that door, it will take you to the next floor. No, not that door. Not that door.
You told me to click on the door.
I did. That was the elevator door, not the next floor door. And then you have
Butterfly reaches this door and she just immediately starts knocking on it gently.
you hear a knock on your door, Yam. I can even make it like sound like you're knocking on the door. Look at that. I'm an idiot. But yeah, the door is a knocking. Mr. Spurts, what are you doing?
I would get the door and just greet everybody.
Oh, right. I still have to move you. Hi, Yamspurts opens the door, and how do you greet everybody?
Greetings, welcome everybody. This is my apartment you've been to before.
Well, somebody's here for the first time.
Oh, Banshee, yes. I would give him the tour. If you come in, I don't remember what it looks like. There's a small guest room to the left, across from a bathroom, and there's the master room that we're not opening because Limbo's in there. And then to the right is the dining area.
Yeah, there's a dining
that's
area,
living room,
kitchen,
and then there's the kitchen
a
area.
living room. Yeah.
And you probably see the giant spread of food I have, which I like. And there's a meal. Ha ha ha.
Banshee, you have never seen anybody live like this. This is actually even your first time in the executive zone, which you had to be given an electronic pass by Yamsperts to even get through the gate.
Game.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I wasn't muted.
So anyway, yeah, you have never seen like this is how you expect making it big looks like this is how you think like Carrie Uridine lives. Carrie Uridine, for those of you who are new to the cyberpunk lore, was the bass player for Johnny Silverhand in Samurai. So, and also is a featured love interest possibility in the Cyberpunk 2077 video game. Anyway, so yes, here you are interacting with Yam's home.
Yes.
So talk. What's all this for?
Why'd you drag me out here?
Oh, come on. We can't get surrendered. Look, there's just a delicious hot steamy meal. Why don't you take a load off, fill your bellies? I'm sure you haven't eaten this good in a while. Based off of the invitation I sent, there should be like some preferences for everybody of some stuff so that they might be more inclined to eat it rather than just hang out for a little bit.
All right, I want you to give me a conversation roll, Yam. Am I still rolling for you?
I just walked in the door. I gotta set up my stuff.
So this may be my last roll for you for the night. And hey, it's you made it like a good half hour before the end of the show. Look at that. Look at that. You said you were going to be gone the whole time. You were wrong. And your conversation roll is a 10. Give me a human perception check, please.
Let's see. Human perception.
The DV is 10.
Wow.
Legion and Banshee both kind of feel like Yamsperts is on the level. He's like, oh, like being very friendly and personable. Butterfly and Lovelace, you both kind of feel like he's laying on the corporate schmoozing a little thick.
Butterfly definitely like picks up one of the food pieces and just kind of drops it back on the plate, uninterested looking. Yeah, I was eating good pre-pack last month. I'm updated to fresh food, thanks.
Damn.
Oh, to be clear, I want to say this is fresh food, but he just spent generic premium pre-pack worth of money in order to provide fresh food for this party. So not a whole month's worth of fresh food. This party's worth of fresh food.
Butterfly's been eating at the 1,500 Eddie's food level. She's being.
No. I understand you're being snooty. I just want to say it is fresh food. I'm not saying you can't turn your nose up at it.
No, I'm saying she knows it's fresh food. She's still claiming it's not fresh food.
Oh, okay, got it. So you're saying you're claiming that this is beneath her, that he didn't go all out.
Yeah.
Got it. How do you respond to that, Yam?
Well, the raw oyster bar would beg to differ, but feel free to, not use your eyes, I guess. I expect you normally better than this.
Snarky, I love it.
Lovelace pours herself a drink and then says, "Come on, Sparts, let's get to it. I'm sure you have some kind of PowerPoint presentation."
Now there is a full, a fairly full open bar available for your selection at this event, and so you could pour yourself anything. What is Lovelace making? I want to know. What is Lovelace's drink?
Lovelace's drink would probably be.
I'm going to ask each of you this question, so think on it.
Oh,
Got an
goodness.
answer ready.
It's been a very long time since she's had access to, this much money and lavishness and fresh mint, so she wants a mojito.
Ah, yes, and it's actually fresh mint. Um, uh, you you don't see fresh mint. Usually, it's a synthetic mint that is put in most bars. There's actual fresh mint here for you to. Matter of fact, what you know, Yam, is you specifically had to go to a little Korean market where this lady grows fresh herbs in flower pots in order to get this mint. Well, maybe
Yeah.
you may not have gone yourself. You may have sent you probably sent somebody to do it, but like getting this mint was effort consuming and very, very special.
There's probably a few items like that I personally would have gotten, but I know Mrs. Joy down in wherever you said. Yeah, I know her for many reasons.
Do you mention anything about it? That's
Oh, if I see her going towards it, I would definitely background knowledge. Basic like, oh, that's from Mrs. Choi. She uses X, Y, and Z in her garden. Blah blah blah, yada yada, kind of deal. Just as like I know where that came from. I got that special kind of. I'm trying to add that touch.
Oh, Mrs. Choi, huh? I'll have to go to her sometime.
give me
I appreciate
a
something
streetwise
for getting
check.
off the hook.
Give me
Okay.
a streetwise check. Oh, nice. Yeah, you actually know that this person exists. He didn't just pull that name out of his ass.
Fair enough. The first thing he's been genuine about tonight.
So going back around, what is Butterfly drinking, or is Butterfly drinking?
Yes. She kind of glowers at his response when she mentions the food, but she does treat herself if it's there to a mango. I think I'm saying the word right. Daiquiri.
Daiquiri.
Daiquiri. Yes.
Somebody
I don't
is
actually
not a
drink
real
alcohol, so I looked
drinker
up.
in real life.
I would say I do not actually drink
A
alcohol. So I looked
daiquiri?
up.
Somebody you just Googled like fruity, flavorful drinks that are alcoholic, or something.
I
Didn't you?
did.
Yes.
I 100% did.
I love that. I love that. You're so cute and innocent. I love it. It's great. Oh
My
man.
goodness.
So, how about Legion? What is Legion pouring for himself? As Yam has indicated that you can make free use of the spread and bar accoutrement.
Whiskey sour.
Whiskey sour. There's definitely sour mix, and you see like 5 different brands of whiskey, and none of them are brands you've ever heard of. Like this is not the stuff that you go into a liquor store and just grab and walk out with, or purchase, or grab at gunpoint, or however you get your liquor.
Yeah.
And do you have any response to that?
Not really. I'm not that focused on the liquor itself. It's more, I'm basically just sitting at the table staring into my glass, waiting for answers.
Gotcha. And then finally coming around to Banshee, the person who has the least stake in what feels like a betrayal for the rest of these people because you are just part of the rescue, right? So I want to know, how is Banshee reacting to all of this as he mixes what drink?
Banshee's thinking, what the hell am I doing in this corpo guy's apartment? As a very timely, I'm making up a Johnny Silverhand.
Let me ask Yam, do you have chili powder?
Yes, there's actually fresh chili powder. It's not a
Okay.
lot, but there's some there.
All right. Gotta add that chili powder. It's not a Johnny Silverhand without the chili powder. Or was that the Jackie Wells? Am I mixing those two up?
No. The chili powder is the Johnny Silverhand.
It is. Okay, I did have it right. The chili powder is in the Johnny Silverhand. All right, cool. Yeah, man, again, I know there's a lot of people who are new to the lore when they tune into our show, but yeah, this is legit stuff that's all part of the actual cyberpunk lore, down to what these people's favorite drinks are, right? So I definitely wanted to take a moment to hear. Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to hear what each of our CyberKnights' favorite drinks were, you know?
Now,
So,
those
go
of
ahead.
you at home,
Yes.
should you like to make yourself a Johnny Silverhand, it's a tequila old fashioned with a splash of cerveza and some chili powder on top.
Yep. Tequila, beer, and chili powder. I actually have never tried it, but it sounds interesting. I should probably, you know what? I'm going to mix myself up. I'm going to get the ingredients for this Sunday. And I'm going to mix myself up a Johnny Silverhand so I can be having one on the air.
Nice.
I'm going to do that.
Do it for Johnny.
Doing it for Johnny. I mean, it's a Death of Johnny Silverhand event, right? I mean, that's why we're there. So I got to tip one back for Johnny. All right. So that brings us to the food, the drinks, and the yam. Yam, you called this collection of ne'er-do-wells together for basically an apology tour, I think, is what I'm understanding.
It's a lot of things. Apology was not one of the things Yam had in mind, but he'll probably throw that in now that you've said it.
I almost spit fucking whiskey on my screen, dude.
Yeah, I as a person and Yam as a person approach things very differently. I'd be apologizing through the roof if this was me.
You're a little far away from your mic, boss.
All right, is that better?
Slightly,
But
yes.
Yam's not that kind of person, I think.
All right, so what did I call you all here? Yam is visibly like shaken up, probably for the first time ever seen. He's probably gonna pour himself a drink.
What does
Just-
Yam pour himself? We got everybody else's order.
He gave the best bottle to Frizz, so he's probably drinking.
And Frizz is like already halfway through that bottle up, mind you. I want you to know that.
That's fine. Yam is probably gonna open a bottle of champagne, and he's not getting a glass. He's just gonna start like drinking from it. This is probably the first time he's ever looked or he's come across as dressed down to the group. He's definitely dropping the corpo act right now. All right. I didn't just hire Bozos to kidnap me. I need a team of people to help me on a mission that is insanely dangerous, and you might die, but it would avenge the death of my family. I need people I knew I could trust with my life, otherwise it won't work. You all passed that test. I have nothing but admiration and respect of the utmost level for all of you. Sorry about that quip, Butterfly. It's I'm used to being in the corporate structure where I need to be sharp as attack and able to flick my silver tongue like that. So I do apologize. That was rude and uncalled for. And that's where we're at. I don't want to explain this mission unless you want to be a part of it.
All right.
Doesn't involve
So
taking down.
before
Doesn't involve
anybody
taking down a giant
responds,
corporation.
let me get some human perception checks from everybody else. Oh wow.
Hey,
Oh wow.
yo,
Oh my. 2 crits. Make sure you guys take your 10 IP for those crit successes. And everybody can tell that Yam is being on the level. Now, that doesn't necessarily erase what he did, but you are able to all read that he's being very genuine right now. But he did just divulge to you that he tested your loyalty blindly, right? Didn't give you any heads up of what was going on, put everybody's life at risk, and for this revenge ploy. And I do want to know how each of you feels about that, so by all means.
Yam still has the wounds from the fight, FYI. He hasn't gone and seen a doctor at all.
Well, then I guess Butterfly's first response would be to just walk up to him and hit him with a speed heal.
Man, I love how Butterfly, she just like, it's the cleric. Just because she heals you doesn't mean she likes you. Okay, so if you are make sure you deduct that speed heal from your inventory, Butterfly. I think that drops you down to 1 left, am I right?
Yeah, you are.
All right. So Yam, you go ahead and heal your body plus will back.
That takes me to full.
Excellent.
enjoy it while it lasts.
Right, but now, so Butterfly's immediate response was, okay, he's hurt, he apologized, he said his piece, I'm still going to heal him, but then what? What do you say as you're healing him? Like, right there next to him as you're putting the air hypo in his chest.
Actually, Butterfly doesn't say anything. She doesn't even look at it. It's like he doesn't exist, and she just walks away after she's done.
Oh. All right, so that was Butterfly's reaction. What's Lovelace's reaction to what has just been divulged?
Just kind of sitting there steaming and just, what the fuck, man? You can't just test people like that. I can't believe you did this, but I don't know. I'm a little curious. Can I ask what happened to your family?
They were murdered, and my parents' company, my family company was taken.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but I don't know if that justified what you did to us. I don't know.
The cyber psychos we fought at the Battle of the Bands were hired to do it.
Oh, Jesus. They were some messed up folks.
So Yam is telling you, the Cyber Psycho twins, just to be clear, what just was divulged to everybody, the Cyber Psycho twins who showed up at Battle of the Bands are the people who killed Yam's family. They were the people pulling the trigger. But Yam, they were hired to do it, he said, right?
Yes. I was hoping to get some more time to have some better supplies for you all for the fight against. I didn't know it was gonna be the Bozos. I'll be completely honest. I gave Frizz the plans and I had her do it. I'm not blaming her. She was doing as she was told. She did a wonderful job at it. Too good of a job, I would say, looking at how we all are. But it was my
Frizz
idea.
will drunkenly speak up at this moment and say, "Look, you gave me a very small budget, I couldn't help the fact that the only people willing to bid on your kidnapping so low was a bunch of bozos. That is not on me.
I wasn't trying to put any blame on you. I was merely stating.
Oh, no,
the
no, no.
role
Just, even though you
had.
said that, she's still drunkenly, like, doesn't care whether or not. She's, like, letting you have it right now.
Cool. I am visibly hurt. Listen, you're upset. That's understandable. People have emotions and they feel them. This is Night City, and if this didn't happen, something else would have happened, and a limb would have been blown off, or toes would be missing. This is the life we live being here. Yes, I steered it hard.
You just mentioned a limb being blown off, and she literally looks at her arm and the stitches and just glowers at you.
I was looking at Legion's hand when I said that, and then I feel her, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
All right, continue. She goes back to her bottle and is just, again, like, so freaking, like, if her eyes were laser beams, you would be cut in half.
Oh, I've been there before. I understand. I have a mouth on me as a person, but yeah, we'll continue. There is a level of trust amongst this group now. Without us all being here, not all of us would be alive. I know, Banshee, you are new to this group, but still states, had you not been there, had we not been there, things would be very different. I confidently trust all of you with my life. And that is why I've divulged what I've divulged. I would like you all to be part of this plan, and if I have to jump through some hurdles and ring some bells to get you to be part of it, then that is what I'm ready to do. I've waited this long to get where I need to go. I finally have enough pieces that are skilled enough and I can trust enough and are talented enough on their own accord without me directing them that this is a possibility.
All right.
This is a mission I can't micromanage. I need to trust that when you are in your zone doing your thing, it will be done. And I, from top to bottom, trust
That
you.
was your pitch. That was your pitch. I want to go ahead and say Legion, because I want to get hear from Legion and Banshee in response, since we haven't heard from them yet. But Legion, before I hear your response, bringing down the Cyber Psycho twins would basically get you your captain's job.
Yeah.
Like, this would be a career-defining collar. So before you respond, I wanted to make sure that you knew the fact that he mentioned that going after the Cyber Psycho twins is part of this. That is definitely something that would appeal to you career-wise.
Yeah. So, for a second, it's almost like I didn't even hear what Yam said. I'm just slowly tapping my glass on the desk. And then I'll start with a test. I lost a hand. Frizz lost her arm. One of my fucking brothers in blue, and I'll chuck my glass at his head.
Ooh, give me an evasion check versus a thrown object check.
Oh, I'm not dodging that.
Oh, you're just gonna let the glass hit you in the face?
I told them I would let them test me, and I'm going to take it.
All right, well, so he's not dodging it. We just need the DV then. Legion, throw an object, if you will.
Let's see.
You can just, like, load up an imaginary grenade. We're just not going to do damage.
Yeah.
But target Yam so that we get the DV.
Let's see.
Are you aiming at his head, or are you just throwing in general? I do want to ask that question.
I'm throwing in general, but
Okay.
the hope is that it just hits him square in the face.
All right, so I'm gonna give you, just give me a thrown object. If you crack, if you beat a DV19, it hits him in the head.
Cool.
So yeah, full glass. Well, how much was left in the glass?
Maybe half.
Okay, half a glass of whiskey on the rocks just hits you square in the face and breaks, and you take 2 points of damage to the head.
Cool. I will sip my.
Butterfly slams one of her hands on the table. She shoots a glare at Legion. Do not waste my things.
Well,
I do not just speed heal people for you to damage them all over again.
Are you
One of my
wearing?
brothers is
No,
blue.
I need to ask. Are you wearing your armor during this meeting, Yam?
Oh no, I'm in full business attire.
Okay, so then that was 4 hit points.
One of my brothers in blue is dead
Whoops.
because of your test. I'll take your fucking job. But for 2 reasons. One, I'm not going to let that man's life be lost for nothing. And 2, God damn it, those fucking cyber psychos would make my career.
He's being honest about his motivations. I love it. Blood streaming down Yamsurt's face, and the camera pans over to Banshee, who has remained mostly silent throughout this entire exchange. You are being offered a job from a corpo executive who obviously lives way better than you do. But he's explained some dangers. You were, give me a streetwise check, Banshee.
Yeah, I got, all I heard was
Did you
I
just-
was offered a job by a corpo. That's it.
Okay, give me a streetwise check.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So you definitely heard about the Cyber Psycho twins and what they did to just absolutely freaking wreck Battle of the Bands. So you have that knowledge base and you know what happened there. And all of this other stuff has been disclosed, discussed. Obviously, some of Yamspurt's own people seem upset with him, but still, Legion has at least signed on for the job. So I kind of want to hear what you have to say on that note.
I will finish my drink and put it down on the counter. I will take your job in exchange for something.
What do you want?
I want Johnny Silverhand's gun.
Yeah, okay.
Wow!
I just like how Yams is casual. Yeah, okay.
Internally, I'm drafting a message to Mr. Nobody. I know he's on sabbatical, but I'm like, yo, bro, I need your help ASAP. Big money your way.
I would have, as far as trying to, as far as what you would need to do to fulfill this request, I would talk to you offline. I already have things cooking now that that was mentioned as being a goal of somebody's. I have some thoughts on how that can or could be accomplished, and I will speak with Yam individually about that. But what's important right now is whether or not he's agreeing to be like, all right, I'll make that happen however the fuck I can.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't know how, but I'll make it happen.
So,
Good.
is that good enough for Banshee? I don't know how, but I'll make it happen.
Remember, I know where you live now.
I just I wanna point out, as you say that, give me a streetwise check, Banshee.
Well, hold on. Didn't I win the character off with him last time? So, or the
No. This is completely different. This is
Okay.
yeah. All right, yes, that's good enough. As you say that, Banshee, you realize what you just said. Yeah, you know where he lives, but getting back into the executive zone without permission is suicide. So, I'm just saying you know that. As you said it, you're like, yeah, I know where you live. But you do realize as you said it, getting back here is going to be a son of a bitch.
Such things can be achieved.
Yes, they can. But I'm just saying you realized it. All right, let us get back to Lovelace and Butterfly. And I kind of want to save Butterfly for last since she has been the most disappointed in Yam Spurts thus far. So Lovelace, after all of this has been discussed and with a little bit of blood streaming down his face because Legion chucked his whiskey sour into his face, what are you, how are you responding to this offer?
Sorry. Lovelace wants to speak with Yam in private. She'll suggest we go to the bathroom to clean up his new head wound.
Okay, well, then I also want to hear Butterfly's reaction since that's said in front of her.
Butterfly just has been this whole time watching Yams as everyone talks to him, and she does not move. She just silently watches.
But I want to know what your reaction to being offered this, being part of the crew for this job of revenge. That's kind of what I would like to know.
Silence. That is her response.
That is her response. Silence is her response. Okay. And then Lovelace says, let's go to the bathroom and clean things up. What do you say to that, Yam Spurts?
Sure. Let's go.
All right. So you guys know that there is, like, there's the full ass, like, let's take a bath and or shower bathroom over here, but there's just a kind of like a guest urinal and sink area right here. Where would Yam Spurts go towards for cleanup?
Oh, he's going to the main bathroom and
Back over
like,
here.
He'd be like, why? That's for delivery men.
Yes, exactly. That's for the help.
No, Frizz and Limbo get to use the big bathroom. That's for delivery people.
No. I said the help, not the team.
Excellent. Do you want the door shut? Should I open it?
Let's keep it shut.
Yeah, I was about to say that is actually going to affect. I want everybody to give me a perception roll with a -2 penalty. Legion, Butterfly, and Banshee. Perception roll with a -2 circumstance penalty.
Right.
Perception.
And then Yam and Lovelace will be doing stealth checks with a +2 bonus plus whatever luck either of them decides to throw at it. Also, by the way, this may be the last roll of the game, of the session, so if you're adding luck to it, tell me now. I haven't seen anybody's rolls. I have not looked at the screen, so if you're saying you're adding luck to it, I'll count it.
I'm adding luck. I'm going to add my last 2 luck to the roll I made.
Anybody else adding luck to this? Or adding it in, you can add it in your actual roll, but if you didn't add it in your roll, so Butterfly's roll has, okay. Yam, did you add luck?
I did.
And but you added it to the roll itself?
Correct. I used all my luck on this roll.
Okay, so Lovelace and Yam got a 20 and a 21 respectively. So the DV to overhear Yam is 20. I'm not. Tie goes to the defender, and I'm making the people making the human perception checks the defenders in this case. So, so the DV for Yam is actually 19. 20 or better succeeds. 21 or better, you also hear Lovelace. Okay. So let me see. Banshee. Oh, no, sorry. Legion. Did you add any luck, yes or no?
I used all of my luck on the.
And did you use it in the roll itself?
Yes.
Okay. 13 doesn't cut it.
Yeah.
Butterfly, 12, and you said you added 2 luck. 14 doesn't cut it. Banshee, did you add any luck after the fact, yes or no?
No, I thought this was regular perception, not human perception.
No, it is regular perception.
Yeah.
Did I say human perception? That was a
You
slip of the tongue. That was a slip of the tongue. Don't worry about that. That was just Freudian slipping. But yeah, no, it looks like Lovelace and Yam are genuinely stealthy enough. This conversation is 100% in private. Go.
Oh, all right. Well, similar to Banshee, I have a request, but as you've noticed, I don't really talk much about my past. I prefer the others don't know much about it, but I'm aware that you might have known my parents and might be aware of my situation. So, anyways, the lowdown when, the exact lifestyle was ripped from my hands, what mattered the most that was taken was my sweet little cat August, and I would like him back. If you do that, if you help me find him with your connects in the exact world, I will help you with your task.
So I want to clarify, just so Yamspurs understands. Some Lovelace came from a corpo family, right? That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, Lovelace came from a corpo family.
Yeah, so I was
and
an executive family and was exiled
yes,
because of my parents' actions.
But her cat was also taken by another executive.
Bastard.
So some executive took her cat as, and was like, oh, cool, a cat, I'm gonna keep it.
And your parents were who again? I'm sorry.
My
They were specifically screwed over by the same exec that screwed Yam over. That was where the connection was. I think I may have shared that with you guys offline.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no,
that
you
is
tell me that.
fascinating news. But yes, the Fishers.
No. It was well, Yam. It was what's his fuck? The French dude that I. What's the name of your fucking arch nemesis, Yam?
Where the fuck did I put it?
Hold on, I know where to find it. I have
Remy
him.
DeVoe.
Remy DeVoe, yeah, Devereaux. Thank you,
Devereaux.
Devereaux is this is what you guys really, what's important, what I thought this conversation was about. So, spoiler alert, you guys both learned that Devereaux is the same guy that screwed both of you over through this conversation. That's That's the key.
Okay. Yam, are you amenable to that agreement?
She's saying like, yeah, she cares more about getting her cat back from Devereaux than anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, sure. I'll help you find your cat. I thought you had a cat.
She got a new cat.
I have a cat, but I had another cat. It's really the only thing from my past life I care about.
All right, I'll help. I will do everything I can to find Archimedes.
August.
August.
At this
If you-
moment,
send me a description.
everybody hears from inside the room across from Yam Spurts in the bathroom there and Lovelace. You hear in the room directly across from the door, I got in! I got in!
What?
He got in. I think that's what he was shouting.
You see
What do you?
You see, and this might explain why the report that he was working on might have been a little less than for the ad that he was working on might have been a little less than, because you see Limbo sitting on your bed, eating some generic like snack food, some food stick chips or whatever, and drinking on some purple nurple. And you see him on his laptop on Elflines Online.
What? What do you? Did you? What did you get in? Did you just get in? Was there? What do they call it? A server clog?
No, I got into Squeak's raid group.
Excellent. All right, that's good.
Remember the thing you asked him to do before you got kidnapped?
Yes, it is all coming to right now. I will yell out, "Hey, Limbo got into Squeeze raid group. We might be able to find her."
Okay, so everybody hears that. You guys now know that Limbo has made contact with the Squeak raid group on Elflines Online, which, as you all know, was what the group was trying to do to get in contact with the creator of Ronin's net arc.
Dun dun dun.
And with that, we are going to bid our audience good evening. That is the end of tonight's episode.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Until next time.
I wanna give a shout out. We had somebody new. Hold on, who was it? I know I saw somebody new in the chat tonight. Shoot. Where's the? Damn it. I'm sorry. Let me go back to the Twitch stream. We have new followers. We had Icy Wiener. You don't count. You created a new account. New followers. We have Lone Wolf Live, and we have Wizard Guy 777, and then we have Manga Shaolinum, and then 333 Zeph. Thank you for being new followers and following our stream and checking in for CyberKnights. We will see you on Sputter Media on Sunday for both Dawn of Alderton and our special event that is the Death of Johnny Silverhand, August 20th, 2023 commemorative event. And we will see you guys all there. Say goodnight to the chat, everybody.
Night, chat. Have a good week.
All
All right.
Until
we love
next time.
you.
Take care.